in the Indian economy because we are building inflation. Okay, because like I said, there's no rupee fall because the investor want to collect US dollar, so they exchange huge amount of rupee to US dollar, and that's why rupee keep falling. Okay.
It's because of exchange.
Say for example, today we don't allow the rupee to fall. We say that rupee is 10 rupee to $1 US. Say for example, but people are rushing to buy the US dollar, right? So what happened is that they have those guys who initially invested in India have made a lot of money, and then they have a large amount of rupees. They have nowhere to spend it, and they want to go exchange it to US dollar, right? So that means that such large amount of rupee will result in them collecting a large amount of US dollar as well, right? So, so what happened is that not only India's currency reserve diminish faster, but also more rupees, because they don't have so much US dollar, more rupees will be left in the Indian system. So that will create inflation in the real economy. That will create inflation. So that's why it is better to let the market take care of everything, as long as it's not too volatile. I mean, as long as it doesn't fall like from 10 rupee to 6,000 rupees, like Indonesia, that's fine.
You're saying that it's correct. It's correct to fall in the
to fall step by step. If not, you will have huge amount of inflation in your.
I think it's because of one kind of persistent the Chinese people.
It is correct.
No, it's not correct. Actually,
you know
what about the Indian budget? Indian budget for the year,
exactly.
So it was about to crowd 1,000 crores or 1 lakh crores.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe around lakh crores.
So that's why.
But the flowing currency.
We have different two kind of forces.
Okay, it's 10% of the Indian budget is in the flowing.
That's the whole.
Remaining is just a budget.
What are the steps to take to reduce the?
I think this his view is totally in the perspective of labor consciousness, because
you don't have enough
Chinese
for the budget,
product,
right?
the cost of Chinese product while it is producing, it's became higher and higher. And what they thought is like what they thought or what they thought is they want to produce a good in a very low cost and want to sell all over the world. The main perspective, and that's why he's supporting in this. The main motive. But the South Asian countries' motive is different. They want to make their economy strong, but in terms of making all these things strong. But they want to exploit market in terms of having low cost maybe.
Yes, the government have to
because the
once they cut the
currency war within US and China made them so, and they think in that way. And I met one Chinese friend as well. They are all people are talking in
It's not about two particular countries who are fighting for the currency war. There is a currency war, but the kingmaker is a US dollar.
Now it's 80.
It's a superpower, and everything is calculated in dollars. Every product in the world, because it's an international currency. Although the Chinese, Indian rupee, Pakistani rupee, Bangladeshi, something, it may be anything, pound, euro, anything is calculated in dollars. Any product in the world. Although now the UK pound, UK buy the petrol in the dollars.
Once you cut it, right,
the gallons are sold in the dollars, not in a pound, not in a rupee, not in anything.
That's the main problem.
Actually, it's because if you don't spend,
in that case, the saying of Chinese president right now.
Why the situation came in is since 2009 or 2008 something, US dollar used to calculate with the gold. It was compared with the gold.